Hi, this is Chen from Deep Pathology. The Deep Pathology Studio is a platform for creating AI solutions for pathology. Our task here is to classify the cells into stained brownish cells and non-stained bluish cells. First, I'm going to deploy the generic cell detection algorithm of the Deep Pathology Studio. Usually, these AI solutions are created with annotations, but in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create annotation-free solutions for cells classification. So, as you can see, the studio is able to detect the cells in this view. And the next thing I'm going to do is to teach the studio how to classify the cells. We will use a very neat feature of the studio that allows us to get some measurements on each and every cell. For example, the area of the cell, the circularity, the DAB value, and more. The DAB value reflects how brown the cell appears. When we look at the stained cell, we see that the DAB value here is 133, and the DAB value here is 138. And when we look at the non-stained cell, we see that the DAB value is way below 100. What we do now is set a threshold for the DAB value. Okay. So let's say that for the background cells, the non-stained cells, we'll set a maximum value of 100 for the DAB and a minimum value of 101 for the DAB value of the stained cells. Next, let's deploy the generic module of the studio again on this field of view with the constraints and see whether it is able to differentiate between stained and non-stained cells. If we decrease the opacity a bit, we can see that the studio is indeed able to distinguish between stained and non-stained cells. So, we created a cell classification solution in a few minutes, and this is only one example of what you can do with the Deep Pathology Studio. Stay tuned for our next video.